Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I wanted to talk about fats today, healthy fats. Oh my gosh, this is something that really freaks people out when I tell them that you are not eating enough healthy fat for your body, for your hormones, and what your system needs to thrive and function in a regular pattern. So, quick breakdown of the hormonal cycle, and when I talk about fats and healthy fats, a lot of times women get really freaked out because just the thought of eating something that's that dense in calorie makes us nervous. It makes us nervous that, oh my gosh, if I eat this much fat, I'm gonna get fat. If I eat this much fat, I'm reaching my calorie count too soon in the day or for the day. My goodness, that's not good. This is one of the first things that we go through in the 12-week challenge. We talk about what your system needs and how to shift and change that throughout the month to match with your hormones, to really shift your nutrients throughout the month to fuel your body differently, because what your body needs at this point in your cycle is different than this point in your cycle. So if you are not on the 12-week challenge wait list, get on the wait list now. I've got some really amazing things coming up. I think I said yesterday that I was going to do an announcement today. I'm announcing it to people who are already in my groups and stuff today, but officially everybody else will get to know on Wednesday. So I said that too soon. But otherwise stay tuned, because you'll know on Wednesday then. But when we work together and we talk about, okay, hey, you need these healthy fats in your system. You need these healthy fats on a regular basis to help fuel your body, to help get yourself to the next level. And this is one of the hardest things for women to change. It's literally, I've had gals call me in the morning and be like, I can't do it. I can't add a tablespoon of coconut oil in my morning. I can't. The calorie amount is, I'm too nervous. It's because we're so ingrained that eating fat will make us fat, because especially for those of us that, grew up or, remember the 90s, right? The late 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s, where it was fat is bad. Everything was fat free, and that was healthier. If you were eating something and it wasn't fat free, oh no. I mean, I remember doing this in college all the time. Everything was fat free. Fat free sour cream meant we could use as much sour cream as we wanted on our food. Yeah, it was fine. It was fat free. It's fat free. It's fine. What is there left? And now what's so funny is that, especially I even have my kids trained so much that, you need like regular milk, whole milk. Right? You need, otherwise it's not really milk, right? And I had my daughter's, my fourth grader, she had her fourth grade breakfast, the other day. So funny. And she's sitting there and she's, goes through the line and gets, meal or whatever, her little, whatever she can get, which is like juice and a thing of Cheerios or whatever. And I was like, let's really eat those. And then a yogurt. And I mean, she already ate breakfast at home. I already gave her protein pancakes. So it's not about the food, right? But she was like, they didn't have real milk here, Mom. I was like, oh yeah? What kind of milk did they have? Skim. They only had skim milk. It's not real milk. So I'm not getting, and I was like, good. Yeah, that a girl. Because your body needs fats. Your body needs healthy fats. So eating fat will not make you fat. And in fact, if you do not fuel your body with the fats that it needs, especially throughout the month, your system can see that as a depletion, as a deficiency, and can cause more hormonal issues. A lot of times women actually need more grams of fat throughout their day than they think. So when we start off here, day 1 would be the first day of your period. Day 14 is about when you ovulate, and day 28 is when that ends. During the estrogen phase, your body is really focused on burning more carb. Your metabolism is working better. All that stuff happens in the estrogen phase there. But when we shift over and your body's higher in progesterone, your body actually can burn more deep fats, but also know that this is a point where your basal body temperature is also higher. And if you are restricting fats at this point, it's going to trigger more things like cravings. It's going to trigger more things, like, oh my gosh, my PMS symptoms are getting worse. I'm more fatigued. I have more brain fog. These are really important things for your system to have at this point, these healthy fats, especially that week before your period. It's a game changer. When you start fueling your system for what your hormones need at different points of the month. Total game changer. I talk about more of this too. If you're looking for more resources, I have them for you. My book, The Female Fat Solution, is on Amazon. Book, The Female Menopause Solution, is also on Amazon. I do reference healthy fats because if you do have a cycle and you currently have a cycle going, this is a great book to start with, and it tells you all about how to shift the fats that you're eating throughout the month in detail. And then if you are in perimenopause or menopause, this would be the book to go to. And I do talk about how women in menopause still need a higher amount of healthy fats to help your system and body cope with that shift and change in hormone. So it's really important that you're fueling your body properly. And of course, healthy fats balanced with all the other meals that you eat, right? You still need proteins, you still need carbs. And of course, when we talk about fats, healthy fats, right? That's what I'm referencing. Everybody's right. All right, some of them down. The healthy fats. Super easy way to get them in. Coconut oil. It's one of my favorites. I make fat bombs, right? Fat bombs. I have an entire cookbook with protein balls and fat bombs. Some of my favorite, and maybe I'll make another batch. I still have some left in the freezer from the last batch. But some of my favorite is super easy. Take coconut oil, a little bit of cocoa powder, a little bit of sweetener, like a stevia, and then peppermint oil. And put it in a blender. Heat it up so it all melts. Blend it. Put it in ice cube trays or little candy trays. Freeze it. Oh my gosh, so good. It's like an Andes mint. It's so good, and it's a healthy fat, especially if you're going to go out and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to eat too much, I don't want to drink too much. How do I feel full before I even leave? Boom, fat bombs. Super fast and easy to make. And if you have them on hand, they last forever. If you have them on hand, just a grab and go for super dense nutrient to keep it going. So coconut oil, right? If you don't like coconut, if you don't want to eat it, that's fine. There's also grass-fed butter. Grass-fed is important. That's key for being higher in conjugate linoleic acid, CLA, which actually teaches your body to burn more fat too. I know you guys wanted to know that. Avocados, avocado oil, actual avocados, that's good. The good old olive oil. Sorry, my writing is getting a little messy. Olive oil, simple, easy, right? Cook with it, that type of a thing, bake with it. I use grapeseed oil sometimes too, but really when I'm baking, I use coconut oil. When I'm cooking, I'll use avocado oil or olive oil, you know, when I'm cooking on the stove. So yeah, really easy to incorporate these healthy fats and get enough fat in your system. If you're noticing that you're still not feeling satisfied after a meal, or you're really worried, oh my gosh, I can't have too much fat, no, right? It's about fueling your body with what it needs. If you're not getting enough fats, it actually is tougher to fight off inflammation. I know a lot of times people will look towards supplements, you know, oh, I'm going to fix this or that with supplements, but really so much can be done with whole food first. Whole food first. And this is one of those key areas that you need to have a higher amount in your system to especially during this point here, to have it help your hormones. So other resources for you, I have my podcast, The Female Health Solution, and you can subscribe to that. There's a ton of great episodes that I have out and coming out. And then the female, or my YouTube channel is Dr. Beth Westy. So you can subscribe there. I have all my videos archived. So if you're looking for something specific, how do I eat for endometriosis or something, I've done a video on it. It is there. And you can check that out there as well. All right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please also get on the wait list. I'm really, really excited about it, and I will see you guys later.